Hi everyone, and welcome to your Fat Burner Workout Challenge. Please make sure you have some clear space around you, free from any trip hazards. If you have your water bottle with you, then keep it close because you may need to reach for it between exercises. Let's get started. We're starting this set with some traditional push-ups. So using our feet rather than using our knees if we can. Now, if this exercise is really difficult for you, then you can do it from your knees, but it's very important to maintain a straight body line, as I am throughout this demo. Now, going all the way down, all the way back up, and no dipping of the hips. You can see I've taken a medium width for this one, so I'm both working my chest and working my triceps through this exercise. Let's couple this with some in and out squats. So just jumping in with your feet together, landing on the ball of the foot, and then jumping out into a wide squat. And the idea is to try and stay nice and light on the ball of the foot. This is quite a good cardio exercise to mix into your strength and conditioning. Let's have a go at this one. Starting this superset with some up scissors. So it's basically a scissor kick motion, but it's vertical so that you're putting ample tension on your abs while you're doing it. Now you can see Coach Levi has his head and shoulder blades lifted, and this is going to ensure that you don't arch your back. It's actually going to protect your back throughout this exercise. Then we're going to stand up and go into our cardio exercise, which is some King Kong slams. So it's basically like you're throwing an invisible slam ball to the ground. So we're going to drop down. As we drop down, we go into the squat motion and pick it back up until you're standing. Now we're going to use the arm motion for some momentum for this exercise as well. Your turn to try this superset. For this exercise, let's start off in a supine position with your knees up in tabletop, and we're going to work some scapular pushes from here. So basically this is the hinge action where you try to lift your shoulder blades and your back off the ground by pressing your elbows to the ground, and feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades as you do it. This can be said to be the opposite to an abs crunch basically, because it's working behind you rather than in front of you. For the cardio exercise, we're going to work some gentle burpees and we're going to add some calves raises in there as well. So you can see that we're stepping into those burpees rather than jumping into it. And then rather than adding a jump at the end, we're just adding a calves raise. So this is a much more user-friendly way of doing your burpees. Your turn to have a go at this superset. Okay, so we're starting with some prayer arms raises from an isometric squat for this exercise. Now, this is a lot harder than it looks. What you've got to try and do is you've got to try and really squeeze your forearms and your elbows as close together as you can, and you try not to let them separate as you lift. Now, while we're doing this and really burning up the shoulders, we're keeping an isometric squat, so we're keeping the quadriceps really active throughout as well. And then we're going to switch to our cardio exercise and work some mountain climbers. So just dropping down into that prone position with nice even weight distribution and just trying to get some good pace out of these mountain climbers by throwing your knee straight at your chest and then retracting it. One of your feet remains off the ground the whole time. Your turn to have a go at this superset. starting this set with a balanced Russian twist. So you can see, since I don't have a dumbbell in my hands, I'm just clasping my hands together, and then I'm just working them from one oblique all the way to the other, and just maintaining that end balance throughout the set. Then we're going to get into our cardio exercise and just run on the spot with high knees for the duration of the set. So stay nice and light on the ball of your foot on this one, and just try and keep a good pace throughout until it's time to go back into your Russian twist. Your turn to have a go. Dropping down into a wide sumo squat with your toes and knees pointing out for this exercise. Now this exercise is a little bit deceptive because it looks a lot easier than what it actually is. We want to work some T-circles by pushing your palms out and just holding straight arms, and then just making some really small circles from there and maintaining the height of the arms throughout this exercise. Now you've also got to make sure that you maintain your sumo squat and stay nice and low throughout as well. Then we're going to change it up and work some fast feet from a 4 points position. So this is the hard variation of fast feet, because you've got lots of your weight on your arms as well, and it's just a less natural position to do your fast feet exercise from. This combination is going to be one of the hardest ones today, so let's have a good crack at it. Your turn. Well done for getting through today's workout. Be sure to spend a few minutes stretching and cooling your body back down. Comment and let us know what you thought of today's workout, and be sure to tune in tomorrow to progress through to the next workout. See you soon.